Okay, finally, don't forget to always like, watch, share, and subscribe, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel for every update as regards what's happening in Nigeria and in the globe at large. Omotosho'S is set to revisit Nnamdi Kanu's, sentence because the U.S. government and the Israeli government are putting pressure every now and then on Tinubu's government. We heard what the U.S. Congress said during one of their Congress meetings. They said Nnamdi Kanu was illegally, sentenced to, life in prison, all because he was fighting for the Christians and fighting for the freedom of his people. With that being said, we know what is happening to Sheik Gunmi as regards him deleting all his, Facebook posts as regards against the U.S. government for what? For standing by the Christians in Nigeria. What is your take as regards Omotosho'S?
Wait, Gumi deleting all his Facebook, pages and the Instagram and the X, that's Twitter, all his verbal renditions, all his spoken against Israel, spoken against America, spoken against Christian genocide, supporting terrorism in Nigeria and the murdering of Christians in the Mid-Belt, in the Southeast and Southwest. Gumi, Sheik is on the run. He's trying to avoid Israel, avoiding America, and he has made his stance clear in Turkey that he should be nowhere to be found to avoid persecution. He's actually apprehensive that American military forces in conjunction with Israel might pick him up any moment from now. Sheik Gumi has disappeared from Nigeria. He has not been appearing in any social gathering, religious gathering and political celebration recently. That is a man that has been bragging, challenging America, challenging Israel, supporting Christian genocide in Nigeria, and the Tinubu administration has not done anything. What about the Omotosho'S issue you just read right now? Omotosho'S judgment has been faulted by United Nations Organization of African Unity, that is currently AU, African Union, and ECOWAS, Economic Committee of West African States. They are coming seriously faulting Omotosho'S judgment against Nnamdi Kanu, unnecessary life incarceration. And it is too obvious that Omotosho'S is to be punished. Omotosho'S is the one that should go to life jail. ICC, International Criminal Court, has actually made it clear that they are coming for Omotosho'S. James Omotosho'S, a justice that has actually sold his legacy over the years, all his schools, all his school errors, all his judgment, works he has done in the upper court, lower court, appeal court in Nigeria, that has given him the position of senior advocate of Nigeria, son, and the Chief Justice of Federation. He has destroyed all his previous work because of tribal antagonism, because of his Igbo hate, because he doesn't want Nnamdi Kanu to move on further, agitating for emancipation of Biafran nation. Omotosho'S has actually murdered sleep, thereby destroyed all he has labored for life because of Igbo hate, because of tribal hate. He is now gone. Omotosho'S has never found his pieces since 20th November when he condemned Nnamdi Kanu to life jail. Omotosho'S is nowhere to be found. Even the federal government of Nigeria is trying to defend BOLA Tinubu administration is now going through hell, because since abduction of Nicolas Maduro, the president of Venezuela, Tinubu, the Nigerian president is nowhere to be found. His public appearance, his social appearance, his political meetings, he is the one that is wanted now, because nobody has been able to tell us where Tinubu is. The other day, we actually learned how he went to one of the Arab countries. He went there. They showed the picture on social media. To be precise, we could not even remember the name of that Arab country right now, because he's nowhere to be found. He's not in Lagos, he's not in Abuja, because mad is American government over all his illegitimate appearances, operations in Nigeria, the way he runs government here, the way he has actually anointed or appointed Ami Puta as INEC chairman again, someone that could perfect election rigging to favor him come back comes 2027. And it is obvious that Trump administration is singing, shouting, making it clear to African countries that it is no longer music, sweet music as usual. Meaning any election that has come right now in Africa should not be rigged again. Presidential election. Trump has made it clear, his stance clear to Nigeria, that election of 2027 should be very lucid, transparent, and crystal clear. an election that will be devoid of mago-mago, as the former INEC chairman, Yakubu Mamudu, actually collected money, millions from BOLA TINUBU, and rig Labour Party out and rig Tinubu in. No, it's not going to be like that. It's no longer going to be music as usual. It is going to be a serious transaction. This time around, Ami Pota from Kogi State, if he tries it, he is going to be in the position of Nicolas Maduro and Nicolas Maduro's wife. Two of them are cleaning off in New York prison in the United States of America. Trump has actually come out to make his stance clear in collaboration with United Nations Organization and Israel that if anybody tries to tamper with election of 2027, no matter how Jagabanik, no matter how Maradonic his APC party is, it is going to be a clear election. The North has actually made it clear that they are not going to dance again with APC to rig election. It is not going to be like that. And you can see the Western countries are coming to make sure that no election is rigged anymore in Nigeria. Tinubu is nowhere to be found. Gumi is nowhere to be found. Look at Kwankwaso that is coming out. Maybe he's trying to be a vice with Obi. Kwankwaso was the one that signed Sharia law during Obasanjo administration, 1999 to 2007. Kwankwaso is coming out again, and he has been penciled, listed by American military forces as one of the sponsors, funders, financiers of terrorists in Nigeria. Terrorists in Nigeria, they receive money from United States of America, USA, ID during Obama, and when Trump was elected November last year, he actually cancelled USAID. USAID is the money that Buhari administration used to fund ISIS, ISWAP, Lakarua, Mamuda, Boko Haram, Fulani headers, terrorists. They use the money and Trump cancelled it. And this Kwankwaso, this Gumi, this man Badaru, the former Minister of Defense, all of them were in conjunction, colluding together, using the money they contributed together in the North, all the North elites and the stakeholders to fund terrorism. And Trump has come to stop them. Anything that could lead to rigging election again in Nigeria is going to amount to the same thing that happened to Venezuelan president. America is coming to abduct masterminders of previous election rig in Nigeria. Nyesom Wike. Nyesom Wike is a man on the list here. America has actually penciled him down as a golden fish that has no hiding place. If any election comes and goes in Nigeria, Wike is not going to stunt that same miracle or James Bond action he culminated in the past by rigging elections. In the River State that gave APC the edge to win 2023 election, presidential election. Nyesom Wike is nowhere to be found right now, because if he actually tries it, Trump administration, Department of War, United States of America is ready to abduct and kidnap anybody in Africa, no matter whom you are. I don't know what I understand. America has the right to operate anywhere in the interior part of the earth today using the office of OGA. Yes, Office of Global Access. They can get accessed. They can get to any part of the world. Even if you are hiding inside the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, anywhere, America is coming there to actually arrest you. Less than most of the drug barons in Nigeria, in the world, in Latin America, in Asia, they are all in trouble. America has opened their eyes and shined their eye well to come to you to arrest you. Drug is evil. That's why Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro was abducted without sympathy or emotion. The man was in charge of the drug ring that has been shipping drugs in quantum, tons, containers into the United States of America, resulting to what is happening in Philadelphia, United States of America, whereby you see thousands of youths in America behaving like imbeciles. That is over-drugging, over-addiction, over-intake of hard drugs without medical profession prescription. That's why America is fighting drug war. American DEA, Drug Enforcement, Law Enforcement Agency, are all over the world looking for people that are trading on drug. There are many people that America has actually indicated on social media, pallying, befriending, associating with Nicolas Maduro to trade drug, to cheap drug into United States of America, and all these characters are wanted. They are on the wanted list of USA. Listen, all these usurpers, sit tight presidents in America, in Africa, in Nigeria, yes, and Western Africa that are just supplying, you know, drugs into the United States of America, colluding with Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela. They are on the list, wanted by United States of America. Anything could happen to any one of them. There are many merchants of drugs that America has actually penciled down recently to be abducted, and Trump is not playing. Trump has actually placed America as #1 in the world today. America first is the kind of Americanism and ideology that Trump has, you know, embarked on. America is for the Americans. That is Americanism, making the society over there, making the governance over there very, very palatable to every American. Every American. You see, Gumi is running. Have you seen it? Have you heard that since American airstrike in Sokoto forest, yeah, the man in charge of Caliphate of Sokoto is missing. We've not actually cited him in the religious gathering, political gathering recently, let alone social, you know, convention. He is a man on the run. His name is, you know, AHMED Said, the Sadwana of Sokoto II. He is on the run, nowhere to be found, afraid and scared of United States of America military operation recently in Nigeria. Because if he is actually, you know, found, captured, or held, he is going direct to Guantanamo Bay, the federal prison constructed in the middle of Atlantic Ocean in America. America is no respecter of law violators. If you break law in America, the state, the federal, you know, they will actually hold you. They don't collect money, they don't take bribe, they don't actually know whom you are. America is not Nigeria, whereby all these political leaders are playing games with our money, with our natural resources, you know, trying to, you know, violate Nigerian constitutions. America always uphold their constitution. If you violate law, federal law in America, you should face it. No pity. Nobody is trying to collide decency with immodesty. When it is bad, it is bad. Nobody could actually give you, you know, leniency. Because what? You are a criminal.
Okay, and don't forget to always like, share, subscribe to this channel for more information as regards what's happening globally, politically, and in Nigeria and in the globe at large. And don't forget, just like I said, always like, share, watch, you know, comment on every of our video, and most importantly, turn on the notification for every video that we drop so that you get notification. Thank you very much.